Hey folks, welcome back to Shadow Empire. We are on round 150, so yeah, fairly advanced into the game. We're looking, I don't know, I'd like to think that we're coming to the end of it, but I suspect that we've got another 50 episodes at least. Sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed it though. We'll see how it goes. You might find that I win very quickly if I do start winning, but we'll see. It might be the I also might lose. We've got a invasion force coming in from Goldstone Federation. This is my mistake. I didn't realise that Goldstone were actually this far up. I've just not looked. So Goldstone Federation are coming in rapidly towards Minos here. They are about to take over Oglar Ruins. So the first thing we need to do before we do anything else, he's going to raise a formation here. Let's get a heavy machine gun infantry brigade up. I think we're a little... Yeah, we can't do a core, sorry. But, yeah, we're going to get a heavy machine gun infantry brigade up here. And we're going to get... What's the falling again? I forget which one that is. You can look, can't you? Let me just have a look at this. So, I think you can... I thought you could click on these. Okay, let me just go remind myself what the falling is. I want to do this before I forget about it. So, model. I think the falling was the machine gun, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, oh, right, this one's just come in. Yeah, it's a better model. Okay, so, yeah, we remade this quad machine gun here. And it's a much better model. It's got way better soft attack. And it's got way better armor as well. What was the difference here? Quad charge Gauss machine gun. But we just had low weapon scores on this one. The armor was pretty bad as well. This is just a remake. So yeah, let's that QMG. I'm just gonna obsolete that one. Yeah, let's obsolete that. We should be hiding obsoleted models. What I don't like about that, when you click on hide obsolete, it reorganizes this into a so you can't see half this. Like, where's my infantry gone? It's gone down here now. I don't like that. That's the only thing I don't like about the about this system here. That's why I don't usually hide the obsolete stuff, because I like to kind of have this in somewhat the order that I researched stuff in, or I came across it. Anyway, yeah, sorry about that. So let's just have a look what we've got here. Yeah, that falling is a decent model. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get. Let's just have a look at the points we've got here. I think we're going to raise them here. I think this is going to be the way to do it. And heavy machine gun infantry brigade, we're going to put some... Okay. I'm going to mix them with zero gun 5s and fallings. There we are. And now we're going to move some up like this. Going to get 2 in there, 1 here. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, okay, we can't move any further. All right, that's... Alright, at least we've got Oglar Ruins covered. They might try to move down this way. Can I not move one of these down? No, I still don't have the... Do I really not have the logistics there? Kind of weird. Okay, let's get these tanks up here. And we'll get some more tanks up here. Or whatever those troops are. There we are. We're just going to move these troops up just in a line up here, just to stop whatever's coming down this way. This is going to be dealt with. This is kind of a bit of a scary issue. I'm going to move these troops up as well, just to kind of help out. We've got some artillery here. I'll think about what to do with those in a minute. Let's have a look at the history first, guys, so you can actually see what happened. This is just giving us some, you know, very, very vague information about what's going on the border of Dunkelstadt. Looks like, I don't know, I can't tell if he's repositioning for a war. Okay, these guys tried to break out of here. The Goldstone Federation tried to break out of this line. Okay, so we've got three potential enemy units come in. These guys attacked us here, and we stood firm. We're too strong for them, I think now. They're going to be mostly defensive postures. We've also got these spiders coming in. Our supply lines are kind of in danger here, so let's do something about this. Okay. These will come onto my supply lines. This is what the AI is programmed to do, just so you know. So, got to be... I think we move those guys down there. Let's get these bikes strategic moved down here. Now they could... I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to just build another road here. because these are going to have loads of action points, and they could just go like that. I've just watched them do that, by the way, here. You know where I was saying, you know, I've got a big line of troops? Well, you know, just to put action point cost modifiers on them, those guys just went like that anyway. So, yeah, this is a situation we've got to sort out. But, yeah, this situation here we've got to deal with too. These are a pain, these monsters. They're very cool to play with, but they are a pain. I think we probably... Like, I really wanted to use these guys up here, but I think we need to get some more troops down here onto this line, because we've really got to protect this line here. I'll think about what to do with these exactly later. These could just go like that, by the way, and then I'm in big trouble, which is why I'm tempted just to put another road up here like this, or maybe like this, just so that we've got some extra... We've got some redundancy in there in case they do come try and cut this line down. Anyway, let's have a look at the vidcom. Still in the Decade of Revolution. We've completed Trimmer Gun 2. And we've got some cards. Okay. So let's have a quick look at the decisions quickly. Model Design Council I'll come back to. There's a minor work strike in Crank. Let's just give them some democracy points. By the way, I do want to have a quick look at the profile to see if we're in danger of losing anything. Yeah, we're in danger of losing capable supervisors. We've got to get that back up. Now, Leo Panther said to me, he said, please use your fate points, because I hate watching you not use them. No, that's a fair point. I did use a bunch in the last episodes, I think, but also he said we're going to have a load of scrap card points now. Yeah, we've got 22 scrap points because we've started to scrap a lot of these cards. So, I might pause this and just scrap a bunch of cards. It's really not exciting for you guys to watch, but just bear with me while I do that. I just wanted you to see this right at the end of the going through these. I've scrapped a bunch of stuff that I didn't think I'd need, and look at this militant propagandist. This is a really good unit, but a really good sub-unit card to play on your units. But it gives you 9 scrap points. I'd never seen this before. The political aid truck's really good as well, but militant propagandist is really good. But it's 9 scrap points, man. Anyway, yeah, I've never noticed that before. That's really, really high. So I've gone through and just scrapped a bunch of this stuff that I don't think I'm going to need. And you know, I'm not gone too crazy. Let's play scrap card roulette and see what we can get. Okay, militant arena. This gives you fist. That's not bad. Let's try again. Okay, we've got the commercial surveillance, commerce +4. Feeling scientist. It gives you more heart. That might be a good one for us to go for, because I'd like to get back into hearts actually. I don't know what I'm going to do with the scientist guy though. An enforcer guard that gives you enforcement. So yeah, that's another leader card you can get, and that's it. Okay, so the craft strategy points do go up as you go, so you can't get too many of those. Okay, let's see what we need to do. We need a new governor for Exchange Top. I think I'm going to put Banshee Lionfield in here. She looks like a very, very competent general leader. She's got high covert ops. She's not going to use that as a governor, but that's okay. Let's just get her in there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Model Design Council I'll come back to. Oh, we do need to look at that gun that we made. I think it was a gun, wasn't it? Was it an anti-tank gun? Yeah, Trimmer Gun 3. So this is a 300mm gun. And we got a good design on this one. This is way better than the Trimmer gun now, like by significantly so. Look at the hard attack value on it. It's 2060. And they've got 600 hit points as well, particularly against non-infantry. So this is a really, really good gun. We want to be making these when we're coming up against enemy armor. They're expensive to make though. Their production costs are quite high. Look, so quite a lot of metal, quite a lot of industrial points. Their operating costs is they're going to use a lot of ammunition as well. But if you're using, if you're having to use them, you probably need them. Okay, let's go for the Humanist Shrine Army in Goldstone. And now we've come to this decision here. Okay, so thanks to my friend Trifler. Trifler is like, don't worry too much about the rare metal cost on turboprop engines. It's not as high as you're thinking it is. So well, let's just go and look at this. We'll see what he's talking about. So let's say that we wanted to make a... Where are we? Let's get a ultralight aircraft, right? And we're just going to go for a new blueprint, and we're going to call it the... Oops. turboprop recon. So let's go with... Yes, it's going to be a recon aircraft, right? It doesn't really need to have much in the way of anything. Probably want to give it the biggest wings we can put on there. Give it a decent amount of range. That's 12 hexes. Okay, something like this, right? If you wanted that extra hex, you might want to, you know, put it more on. But let's have a look how much this is going to cost. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, this is propeller engine. My bad. Sorry about that. So let's just give it the proper engine. Now look at the range increase. Very, very significant. And we only need a light one as well. With those small wings. And it's still moving pretty fast. 300. So there you go, look. And this is going to be 6 rare metals per... And I think this is per aircraft, I think. Yeah, that'll be per 10 models, I guess. Yeah, that must be, because it's 100 manpower, 12 metals. I think that's for per 10. Okay, so they're really not that expensive. So if you're getting like 3 up, 6, 12, 18, yeah. So 18 for a small, you know, for a small wing or whatever it is. So that's really not that expensive. So thanks to Trifler for that. That was really helpful because I was avoiding this because I was just like, oh, I just can't afford the rare metals. Even I can probably afford that. It's really not that big. So this is a really, really nice long range recon unit. Now we can probably, like, do we really need 20 hexes? We might not, to be honest. We could also put some... Now it's not going to have a very high dogfighting. Oh, look at this. Put smaller wings on. We go further. Okay. Now, bearing in mind, the smaller your wings, up to, you know, to a point, you get better dogfighting scores because it turns faster, right? Look at this. We can almost get... Oh, it's going to be gliding most of the way, look. So we can really, really... I mean, we can probably go with a really small engine and really reduce those rare metal costs. Now, if we put guns on this as well... Okay. So the guns are going to reduce the range, but that does mean that this is going to be able to defend itself, and it's got a reasonable dogfighting score as well. Now, whether you like, it's up to you whether you think that's a good idea or not, right? Like, I don't know whether I'd do that. I don't really want to be wasting excess, you know, and it's going to increase the amount of well, it's going to be a lot more metal. Basically, you're going to be spending on each one. I don't really care about metal so much. Metal's not a big thing. But you are reducing your range. Now, we could increase that a little bit by putting a bigger fuel tank on it, probably. No, I think we've hit the limit here. Yeah, see? Okay, so we could put, if we really wanted to have it, you know, like a much bigger range look, we could put a bigger, this bigger engine on. Sorry, bigger fuel tank. Now, just bearing in mind, it increases the amount of fuel it's going to cost to move. Oh no, it's not the cost to move. That's per hex, 0.5 oil. It's just, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, obviously, it is going to increase the cost because you are moving further. That's an interesting choice, right? If you wanted to make a recon aircraft that was armed, you could do that. It's pretty fast as well. The other thing that you could do, of course, is just keep it. You just make it so that the airspeed is fast. So it's more. I think that does affect how it's intercepted, if I remember right. But there you go. If you want a really super cheap thing, that would do. That would be a really, really cheap aircraft, right? Don't put any guns on it. Don't care about it shooting down enemy fighters. Let's just do that. Turboprop recon. And I'm going to make one of those. Having 25 range hex, and it's really, really low, you know, cost. We could have lots of those, and we could just spam the map with them, you know, and just try and find stuff. I do like the idea of having to charge every Gauss, but what I might do is I might save that for a bigger aircraft. So anyway, that is saved. Let's put one of those together. I feel like we can... excuse me. I feel like we can probably go a little way into this now. Now, there is one thing that we do need to consider. Just 1 second. Well, one thing we do need to consider when we're building aircraft is how far down into the applied sciences we've gone. Fuel mix optimization, by the way. Trifler didn't like that one, and I agree with him. So let's change that. He's saying fuel mix optimization only really affects the. He said it was only to do with oil. I think it's all fuel. I don't think it's just the oil. I don't think it's just the oil fields. This technology will increase the real production of fuel of your assets. Yeah, I think this is all of them, but I'm not too worried about that. I think we need to now move into fuel efficiency. That's actually going to be a lot more useful, especially when we're starting to use a lot of these things. Conventional gun optimization is also going to be good. We've unlocked a lot of stuff now, to be honest. I think really what I need for my nation is to go into these, to be honest. Sanitation, communication. I think that's probably more, it's going to be more useful. Quality of life's really low at the moment. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Education methods. I might just do that for a bit, guys, because I think quality of life is really a big thing. Okay, let's put together this aircraft, ultralight, and we're going to go with the turboprop recon, and then we're just going to... Oh, do we build a new one? Yeah. Build new design. I want a different design name for that, even if it's going to re-roll the dice. Now, the Sunny was quite a good model, if I remember right. Okay, so we've done all the decisions. Let's get these guys... Osalia territory. That's going to be difficult for us to move into. Yeah, at least they're getting it. These guys might get cut off. We've got to be a bit careful here. Do I sally these out? No, I think I'll keep them there. Now, they're on infiltration at the moment. I don't know if they need to be on infiltration anymore. Now, obviously, on being on infiltration, they get a good attack bonus. I think I'll leave them there for the time being. Let's see if we can get a... we can actually surround these now, look. Providing there's... I don't know what's in there, though. We'd have to do some recon with these aircraft.
Birds are in the sky.
Ooh, what have they got now? Okay. So, yeah, they got a bunch of hits. Nothing actually broke through, though. They're fielding jet fighters now, look, so we're a bit outdated. We didn't see anything there. That means we can technically cut these guys off in Gwegon. Ooh. Okay, that is an option. Yeah, I will be able to destroy these. I'm going to wait for a little while, and I don't want to take any casualties. Now, they are not... They've still got supplies, which suggests to me that they're not... Yeah, obviously, they're going to be holding on to their ammunition. If we attack them, that's going to remove that. We'd obviously have to attack them with... I mean, you could attack them with something like retreat on, right? The problem is you are more likely to get... To take casualties up to that 20% limit. The only other problem is I can't generate any more. I can't generate any more of those retreat cards. I think it was joint struggle you need for that. Yeah, it's joint struggle, and we don't have that. We need to go higher into heart. Speaking of which, we've just got ourselves a stratagem card that gives us. Yeah, this feeling scientist. I might play this. It's going to give us heart, just straight up. Okay, thanks to the scrapping of previous projects and focusing parts of those efforts on recruitment, a travelling and aligned leader has been convinced to join us. We push Leo Parkinson into our service. You can find this leader in the reserve pool. That's going to have raised heart up. There we go, look, now... Oh, no, mind is still a little bit higher, but I'd like to get curiosity. That gives you a cultural adjustment bonus. It's not that useful, to be honest. But it does give you fluid defence, and that is a useful card. Yeah, infantry and artillery get 40% on defense, plus mechanized forces get -30 on defense, but 30 on attack. Okay, so it's kind of an interesting one. You can leave stuff on that if you've got mixed forces. Kind of useful. Let's see what we can do here. So, let's try and figure out what our goals are, right? I want to encircle and destroy as much stuff as possible. Now, if we can encircle Gwegon, that would be good. I'd also like... I mean, it would be great if we could encircle more stuff. Like, if we could get something in here. But we just don't know what they've got up here, and it's going to be difficult to find out. Let's get some artillery up here. This is the 2nd Independent Motorised Artillery Regiment. These guys have got some very, very big guns. Yeah, very, very big guns. We don't have many action rounds to do this, but see what we can do. We didn't kill anything. We did get some hits though, lots of hits. Oh, we reduced our entrenchment quite well. Now, I wasn't actually planning on on storming Gwegon immediately, but what are they on? They've only got 4 troops. They've only got 4 battalions in here as well, by the looks of it. They have got laser weapons, but if we can cut them off from the SHQ. Interesting to see what we can do here. I think I'm tempted to try to do this. Let's get these guys on this side. Have we got the forces though? That's the problem. Not sure we do we? Okay, I'm going to task the 4th Infantry with taking Gwegon, I think. And then we've got a foothold here, and we can use that to launch get some air defences in and some recon planes. I'm going to keep the 8th here on... I'm going to keep these guys on defensive duties. But I'm still going to go... I am going to try to move to encircle here if I can. Okay. Get these 2 HQs up here. 2 HQs together are going to be better at defending than 1. And yeah, so we're going to move these guys into... Oh, these are entrenched. They're going to be really, really hard to shift. I'm just looking at the logistics on this road. Oh, I can't. I was going to try to move this guy down here because we've got this situation we've got to sort out too. Can he make it? No. Okay. Let's just get these bikers still up this direction. Now they might kill this militia group, but I don't really care. I'm not that bothered. I really want to get these guys moving in on an encirclement. Let's keep these forces together. Ah, okay. We got a little bit more. Oh, look at that. This is a little risky. This is a little risky what I'm about to do, but I think it's going to work. So okay, yeah, this is a little risky what I'm doing here, but I think look, we've got a bunch of pockets now, and no, I need to keep those there. Now we could probably, I think if we played around with stuff, we could probably destroy this unit here. But I want to, they might retreat into Gwegon, but we remember our goal is to take as few casualties as possible. So I want to be using the best units that we've got, and our best unit by far is the 4th. These guys have got a really, really strong leader. They're not ready yet though. They've been marching. They're also in infiltration. But we need to get them into position. But I'm going to try to take. We don't have this crazy time pressure that we had anymore. Okay, Shadow Empire is a game that is best played carefully, and unless you're in a position where you really had crazy time pressure, like I did with the, as you saw with that game before, or with this game before, you don't really need to rush. In fact, it's it's probably a bad idea to rush. Okay, I do need more defences down here. What's Dunkel start doing? Yeah, they're not really... They'll probably go to blackmail if they want to go to war with us, I think, before they start reducing that. So I think we're okay for the time being. Okay, I think I can get these guys... Let's get those guys there. I don't want that. We've got more troops coming down this way, by the way. They might come and try and take this. We don't have much in the way of recruits. Yeah, I kind of made a bit of a mistake there, underestimating Goldstone there, but we will deal with them. I don't think they'll have many units. We've got a machine gun brigade here. Next couple of rounds, we'll be able to get up another group, and we've also got the second tier, which I am intending on. I'm going to move these guys into position 2. Let's get them. Let's get them there, look, just so I'm covering that potential issue. I don't really want to spread this group out, but I think we're going to have to. So let's just get these. Let's get these to the SHQ here, and we're going to replenish them. Don't know what we've got coming in. It could be tanks. And if it's tanks, we got to deal with them tanks. So let's do that. HQ. Yeah, I'm going to move the troops in first. Right, we don't need those guys up there. We've got the... Oh, we can't get them any further. Okay, let's get them as far as Minos then. Get the HQ in. What about you? Okay, these guys can go this way. Let's get those guys there, and yeah, we've got one trailing behind, unfortunately. Way back down south, he got left behind. He, being a battalion, I mean, of the 2nd Infantry Brigade. But let's get these guys... Yeah, we'll move them up here. Look, they're going to be needed around here. Okay, we've kind of got 2 battalions down this way now. I'm not too worried about those. Let's see what we can do about getting these replenished. We've got a few troops that we can replenish. I'm not bothered about the ARPGs. What have we got here? Okay, we'll get a couple. Okay, we can just retreat one in there. One's better than nothing. These guys need some. I'll put a falling in here. Oh, we can't afford it. Okay. Oh, what's the issue there? I guess it must be weight. Yeah, okay. We've got a bottleneck. Not a bottleneck, but hang on. What is the problem there? I'm confused. Oh, it's men. Oh, we run out of troops. Okay, of course it is. Silly me. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll move these guys up just temporarily. Oh, look at that. We can move these guys. We could have moved these guys up here, look. Okay, that's all right. Let's get them up there. Two, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they've already got 2 attached battalions. Okay, finally, we're going to figure out what we've got to do with these guys. So let's just attack into these arachnids and just try and kill some. There we are. Okay, we've uncovered these ruins. Let's see if we can... Oh, more of the arachnids. Oh, wow. Okay, well, they actually fought really well there. We lost a couple of troops. So much for keeping these guys on reserve. I am going to keep these guys kind of close. Let's get those there. Okay, we've cut off this supply route here. These guys are cut off now. They're encircled.
We're taking fire.
Oh, we bumped into a battalion.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, I pushed them back though. But we can't get the full encirclement. That's okay. They've got these. They're going to be cut off by these mountains in more likely. They might be able to get some. Yeah, look, they're cut off. I don't think they're going to get supply. They'll probably try to retreat into the mountains. Now, here's the thing. Like, they're in the mountains. They're going to be really, really hard to damage there. That's better though. That's a better attack.
Move out.
Just take some casualties there. Look.
Mission accomplished.
We lost 300 troops. But that's okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, lost more troops there than I was hoping. I didn't really want to lose that many. That kind of hurt, but, you know. Yeah, I don't think they can go down that way in one turn. Over those mountains, so this looks good to me. Alright, this is starting to get really, really cool, man. This inner mountains range is basically what is stopping me from getting into Goldstone now. If I can go round them, I think what we're going to see... Look, we have encircled a lot of Goldstone's troops. Oh, they're on small pockets. Oh, they're on small pocket. That might be a good... this might be a good option to attack as well. Now, let's just look at the state... Oh, no. Alright. Oh, no. Yeah, look. They're really low readiness. High morale, but low readiness. Their commander's not very happy. This is probably a good bet for us. Let's go.
Move out.
Come on. More troops than we thought. Okay.
Negative to breach.
Okay, we lost 400 troops. Oh yeah, I mean, we had bad information. Look, they were well ready for us. So, yeah, be really, really careful and do recon first. All right, so we're gonna have to get some replacements up here. We can do that. We can get some replacements in here. I wonder if it's... Nah, it's a lot of industrial points to get that road in. We'll try and get... What we'll do is we'll switch these guys out, I think. So we'll move these guys up here and we'll switch these guys out. They're not attacking us in here, I don't think. I don't think they've got much hope of that. I might switch these off infiltrate though. The 8th. Let's get them off infiltrate and we'll switch them over to entrench. Because we're sat in mountains for the most part. Most of these guys are going to get really big entrenchment bonuses sat in low mountains and high mountains and stuff. They ain't going to shift us out of that. Not without bomber support, artillery, maybe walkers, you know, lots of. Okay, so got some militia to move. Just thinking, do we get a dirt road out here? No, I'll leave it. I'm not going to waste the industrial points. We're kind of low on industrial points. I need to get those in a little bit more. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking good. Yeah, maybe this maybe I shouldn't be running this bureaucratic office. We're not really getting a whole lot of bureaucratic points out of it. Let's just mothball that again. The industry, yeah, we haven't even really got any. Wow, they're still repairing the other stuff, I think. Needed 10 energy, only got 1. Wonder what's going on there. Yeah, danger's diminishing. That's good. Send some workers in. I don't think they'll stay very long, but I hope they might stay long enough just to be able to raise their quality of life and stuff a little bit. Okay. Maulet. Okay, before I end the turn, guys, I'm going to just have a quick look at assets. Okay, Neris is building an ammo factory and university. Nothing going up in Bondhausen, but we don't want anything going up there. Barracks going up in Crank. Maulet is kind of under threat at the moment. Sorry, no, that's Oglar Ruins that's under threat. They're building recycling. And exchange top spring bureaucratic office. Let's get... Oh, these have got good logistics at the moment. Oh yeah, we need a railhead, by the way, here. That's one thing we need up here. Let's get a railhead. It will take a while to come up, but we need a railhead in Bondhausen. I took the effort to build the rail track down there. Here I think we're going to go with... Well, let's just see what we need. Yeah, barracks. Let's put a barracks up. Education is probably good as well, and since we're going into the educational methods, linear tech, that's good. We're going to get more value from that as time goes on. So we'll go with the university. All right, folks, I'm going to end the episode here. Whoa, good stuff. The AI is still putting pressure on me. This is not a cakewalk now. This won't be a cakewalk anyway. I've got to play carefully in order to win this without losing too many, getting too many casualties. I don't know if we've got an all for the front card, but now might be a good time to play one if we have. No, it doesn't look like we've got one. Oh yeah, Leo Panther wanted me to play some of these cards. So these are pretty good. The spotter drones, we can put this on our artillery. That would be a really, really big help. So the second independent artillery here.
Copy that.
So we've got some spotter drones. So that's a good use for your fate points. We've also got the Sandline Rangers, and we've got all of these, by the way. Militant propaganda, political aid truck's a good one. That will work really, really well with these. Also, any tanks that you've got might work well with. Let's see what we can. Like these guys, for example. Anything that's going to be using a lot of action points when they're attacking. I might actually put them on something like these. Like we're going to be using these a lot here. So political aid trucks and militant propagandists are really, really useful for... That was the third modern. Let's get some on them. Second. Fourth.
Copy that.
And fifth.
Copy that.
Okay. So fifth, second, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one as well. That's the fourth. Oh, let's just go in the order of battle. It's going to be easy to find, isn't it? So second, third, fourth, fifth, and then we got the sixth. Ah, okay. And here we're going to be putting a political aid truck on these guys. Any of these little stratagems that are useful for boosting action points, stopping them routing, that kind of stuff, they're going to be really, really useful when you're attacking. So they're well worth playing the political points on, I think, if you've got them. Okay. Trade. Next turn we should have some rare metals, I think. Can't sell much this turn. We do need to, though. Food, by the way, I've just noticed that we're losing a lot of food. Because we've raised a lot more troops. That's one of the reasons. The other thing is we've increased the amount of people working in our biofuel place. Let's drop that down to 25% again, and just knock that back a little bit. We're okay on oil at the moment. We do need to make some money. Yeah, I'm not selling water at that price. I think we sell the rares, guys. We're going to be getting some more rares in now because demetallization's finished. I think that is about it, folks. I think I've moved everybody. Yeah, it's looking good. Alright, guys, I'm going to end the episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.